Hey everyone, welcome to Shimmer Girl Talks, the bubbly black girl. Now, I was not able to download her video, but you can go to TikTok and put in bubbly black girl if you want to hear her video. But I had to agree with a lot of what she said. She said that bubbly black girls or bubbly black women has such a visceral effect on insecure, miserable women, maybe not verbatim. I've never considered myself a bubbly black girl, but I am reserved, easygoing, mind my own business. And one thing that I can tell you about dealing with black women in the workplace, it's typically the workplace, and I say this with my chest, black women are some of the most deeply miserable, hateful, unhappy women you will ever run across. And one reason why when black people bring up the behaviors of a certain segment of the black population, and black women would say things like, not all black women. I saw this one comment one day in another video unrelated to this. Well, what did you do to warrant that, response from a black woman? No matter what, black women can never be held accountable or brought to the carpet about anything. So what I was about to say was, because so many black women are in the sisterhood, they cannot see anything outside of what they're used to within that sisterhood bubble. So, for example, when you have black women who get on these platforms, you have the light-skinned black woman, you have the biracial, you have the light-eyed ones, you have the long-hair ones, and they would get on these platforms and talk about their experiences with black women. And it's always black women in the comments. Didn't nobody not like you because you're light skinned or because your hair long? You probably just have a this, that, and the other attitude. No. I'm not even light skinned, don't have light eyes, not biracial, but I can tell you what used to have black women all up in my face due to envy. It was my hair and the fact that I was soft-spoken and minded my own business. Now, I might not sound soft-spoken now, but my experience starting when I was a little girl with other black women has been my whole life. And I grew up in a predominantly white community that had pockets of black people here or there. But for some reason, the black females always sought me out to give me a hard time. And black women don't want to have an honest discussion about how they do other black women. Because now, and I did want to say about the bubbly black woman persona, you have some black women who genuinely are bubbly. I believe that. But then you have the ones who say that they're bubbly, but it's a false narrative. They're not really that way. They're trying to fake it till they make it. Because I think I can tell the difference between a woman that's genuinely bubbly and sweet natured versus the one that says that she's bubbly, but she the biggest devil, fake $3 bill, bitch on this earth. And I wanted to mention this. The only time, I'm actually more scared of black women than I am anybody. Black women will want to put hands on you. I've never been in an altercation in my life. The only time I've ever been scared of a white female was when I was a little girl, actually. Like I said, I grew up in a predominantly white community. And I remember a friend of mine threw me under the bus with these older white girls. I was like between the ages of, I was about 8 or 9. And the white girls were like 12, 13. And my friend, quote unquote, said that I said something about them, which I didn't. I didn't even know their names. So she threw me under the bus and they stepped to me like they wanted to beat me up. That's the only time I've ever been scared of a white female. But again, I was a little girl. Black women, they don't grow out of that. From little girls to adult women, black women are some miserable human beings. I'm just going to be honest. And so, as this woman was saying, you become public enemy number one when you have something that a lot of black women do not have just naturally. They want to attack you. They want to make you feel bad when they can't, measure up to who you are. And Lord forbid, don't be one of those types of black women that the son husbands respect. Again, this is all pretty much work related. If you are a black woman that the black men on your job respect, and here's something else. A lot of black men that I've noticed at the job, they are whipped and they are son husbands and beta males when it comes to the black women on the job. If you are not a black woman that's a part of the clique, oh honey, you're going to stick out like a sore thumb. So you have to deal with the black wenches and the son husband beta males. So going back to what this woman was saying, I can't necessarily relate to the bubbly black woman persona, but my personality does tend to be off the beaten path of what a black woman usually is. I'm just going to be honest. And with black people are a monolith. Say what you want, black people really are a monolith. The fact that 92% of black women voted for Harris, 78% of black men voted for Harris, that's a monolith. And how dare you think aside from them? So yeah, I wish I could have shared her video, but again, you could go to TikTok, type in Bubbly Black Woman, and you should be able to find her video there.